All right, guys. We are back, and I don't know where you guys have been unless you have been stuck on the bottom of the ocean or your ass has your algorithm stuck on stupid. There is no way you don't know that 2024 has been probably the most insane year of the past, probably whole century so far. With the fall of pop icons from Drake all the way down to now Diddy, to the onset of war all around the world, to even this oncoming election, which is absolutely insane. I know you guys are like, what the are we gonna do? Well, right here we're gonna get into some real ass juice, if you know what I mean. And I'm not going to be talking about none of that political stuff and nothing like that. I'm going to be giving it to you guys straight and what you really need to know. Now, a lot of y'all need this, and it's going to help you to master your life on your own terms. Now, unless you can't get your head wrapped around what I got to say, so you probably heard all this talk on other men's channels about being an alpha, beta, or even a sigma male. All those labels are everywhere, but honestly, all of that shit is kind of noise. And I feel like we just needed a refresher. So I got something that fits the real world right now. So, I went out and I came up with my own sense. And I said, forget the alpha, beta, sigma. Let's keep it simple. Either you got that juice or you don't. Real talk, you can either have the juice for about, 80% of women, and then you're completely dry for that other 20%. It's not about being the guy for every woman. Nah, it's about knowing what you've got and knowing that you got it and knowing when you don't. The thing is, and the biggest problem is most of you dudes out here don't even know where you stand. You don't even know if you're dripping with that juice or you're bone dry because you never done a real assessment. But don't trip, I got you. Your boy Juice, he got you. So today I'm going to give you 12 signs that will let you know for sure if you got that juice. And I want to shout out to all my guys that already got that flavor. If you're up in here and you want to make sure that you learn everything or you want to hit that exclusive content, make sure you join my school. Link for the exclusive content and the lessons that I teach down below. Stuff that you ain't going to get on these other platforms. So if you want to get them details, hit that description box. But all right, let's jump right into it. The number one thing you guys really got to know is if that girl's into you, she's going to be really, really feminine around you. And I know a lot of y'all are going to be like, what do you mean? Well, especially if you don't know her, this might not be something you can immediately tell. But if it's somebody that's, of a social group that friend group, y'all play something, in common, y'all have, hobbies in common, you could see her as like a boss chick, I don't need a man type. But when you got that flavor, when you got that juice, she's going to be dropping all of that and be showing you her softer side. She's going to get more playful, more giddy, that real feminine energy. She'll be tapping into that girl energy when she's around you. Now, I'm saying that she'll turn in, I'm not saying that she's going to turn into some Stefford cuckoo. And she ain't going to turn into head over heels type of joint, but you'll notice the vibe change. Right? So listen, I had this happen to me one time. It was this one strong, independent young lady, and we hung out. She started acting all cute and girly, twisting her hair, playing in it, you know what I'm saying? And then her voice got really, really soft. And it's like she couldn't help but let her guard down. And that was a big sign for me. I was like, okay, I knew. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into number 2. two, you're going to catch her. Number two, you're going to catch her sending you choosing. Number two, you'll catch her sending you choosing signals. Now, a lot of you dudes out here don't even know what a choosing signal looks like. So I'm about to school you real fast. A choosing signal is basically her giving you that green light. Whether it's just a look, a smile, or she moves to make sure that she's in the line of your sight to get your attention, that's her trying to tell you, I see you, come over here. And, I hope you've seen it before, because when she locks eyes with you, looks you down, and then looks back up, then flips a hair or does a little extra just so you can make space for you to come around. Because, back in the day, you had ladies doing other crazier things, but we ain't in that. So she might just slide into your area, brush up against you by accident, or hit you with a smile, and that says it all. If you don't catch that first signal, trust me, she'll send one or two more just so she doesn't, miss out on the opportunity that's you. Okay? So number three, and this one I know a lot of y'all might not get typically, but that girl is going to be exceedingly sexual with you. When you got that juice, when she starts showing that she's feeling sexy, it's the little thing. It's how she crosses her legs. It's how she sits. It's how she leans in. She might even peck up and expose that neck a little bit more, arch her back, give you a little flirtatious smile that makes it clear that she's thinking nasty thoughts. And that right there, that's that primal. That's that man she wants to be with. That's her body language telling you things, that ain't PG. You got me. So I was at this party once, and this woman just kept coming over, offering me drinks and asking me about myself, and then she accidentally touched my leg. And then I was just like, I knew. She was practically screaming without saying a word. And when she's doing that kind of stuff, it's a wrap. You definitely got that juice. And I'm just trying to teach y'all how y'all can be, easy in this game. Like, it's not hard to do these kind of things. You just got to be smooth, confident, and then let this thing just be. You got to let it come off your back. You can't be thinking about it too hard. All right, so number 4, her energy level goes up around you. So whether y'all are texting or you're on the phone, standing there face to face, when a woman finds you as that guy, when you got that juice, her whole vibe lights up, right? You know that feeling you get when you step into a room and then suddenly her smile's brighter, her tone is lighter, and she's 100% giving you all of her attention? Man, I know a lot of y'all probably don't even know what that's like. Y'all probably only seen it on social media or on these YouTube little shorts. But one dude talking to another, if she's barely engaged, then she's going to be feeling somebody else. But when she's feeling you, when she's feeling it, if she's feeling that, she step in the room and then it's like, boom, she's all in. Her eyes are shining, talking different. Her energy spikes around you. That's when you know. It's no question. So, all right, number 5. And this one is even outside of that. You start getting free things. Just like I said in that last little story, shorty even came over, brought me a drink. And it happens a lot more when you get yourself into this. But here's one for fun. When you got that juice, especially around women, they start giving you stuff. It might be small. It might be a free drink or a dessert. It might be ordering you lunch. And if she really likes you, I threw in a cupcake for you. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no grandma you hooking up with. Nah, my guy. This is a woman showing you that you stand out. When she's sending you these little gifts, going out of her way to give you extra, It's a sign that she sees that you're special. Number 6, you get special treatment everywhere. So this one right here, when you really, like I said, tap into this information. If you've been liking this, make sure you hit that like button because this is going to get better and better as we go along. But you need to hit that like button because we need to get this message out to more and more people and share the video with other people that need to know this. So you want to get that special treatment. See, it goes beyond just the woman. When you got that juice, even when the world starts treating you differently, people will start holding doors open. I mean, like when you got that juice and you start treating yourself differently, the world opens up so much more. People will start holding doors open up for you, and I'm not talking about just the ladies. It might be some other guys that, gentlemen will look out. You might start getting deals at the store that you wouldn't even have gotten. Like, you come in there with a positive attitude and you're creative and you're moving yourself in a positive energy. Believe me, things start to change. Something else that you might not even think about, and you don't got to be a woman to do this. You ain't got to flash no little cleavage or anything, but even the cops might let you off with something that should have been more serious. They might just write you off with a little warning. You might even get upgrades for no reason. You go down to the airport and they're like, well, we're going to upgrade you to first class. And it's just like the universe telling you, yeah, you're that guy. It's not luck, though. It's your presence. It's your confidence. It's that energy that you carry with you. Number 7, my good people, women will start to approach you first. Now, look, I ain't talking about taking things back to the 1800s or the 1950s. Women won't be shy about coming up to you if you got that juice. Now, they'll make up any excuse to start a conversation. She might just ask for directions or pretend she doesn't even know how how to find something just to get near to you. And later, when you are getting close, she'll admit exactly what she was doing. Women will break the ice if they know that you are worth it. If that's happening to you, you're dripping. You got that juice. Because let me tell you a little thing, and I'm not even that perfect in the gym. So I want to be real with you guys. I got real tight for my sister's wedding and I fell off a little bit. I want to say the past couple of months, not even past couple of months. I'll be real honest with you. Probably by the time April came, because it was from November to about April, I got real slacked, right? So I hadn't been going to the gym as much, but I just got into a new gym. I'm doing some stuff with my brother. He's actually been personal training me. It's been amazing. But I tell you all of that to say, I've been in there only all about 2 weeks, back on the new journey. And then this woman comes up to me who obviously been there for a long time. It's like, I see you here all the time. And I'm like, me? But that's just for her to lead into, her wanting to contact me and all this other kind of stuff. And it hasn't happened once. And it's only been 2 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks. But I'm just telling you, when you got this juice that I'm trying to give out to everybody, I want everybody to be able to get what they want in this life. You ain't going to have to worry about nothing. So let's get into number 8, y'all. She's going to initiate contact with you. And this is just like I was just saying, but this one is big though. A lot of y'all be out here, should I double text or not? And I be telling y'all, stop doing all that. I had a little bro I just had to tell, and we'll get into that in a second. But when you're that guy and you got that juice that, everybody else is waiting and wishing for, that woman is going to start hitting you up first. Sending you those cute little good morning texts, dropping emojis in your DMs, just so you recognize. She's going out of her way, meaning she's feeling your vibe hard. And listen, attractive women get hit up all day long on social media. If she's bypassing every other dude that's trying to holler, and then she's coming to you, it's a damn sure sign that you're top tier. You got that juice, no doubt. But y'all better make sure y'all maintain it. So number 9, she makes time for you. If you're really on your stuff, you'll be like this and you'll be wondering, Have you ever been grinding so hard and you barely got time for anything? When a woman knows that you're on your purpose, when you're working hard and still making moves, she'll wait for you. She knows that you got that juice that doesn't come around every day, that flavor that she craves. She'll fit herself into your schedule. Even if it's just for an hour, other guys might be offering her all the time in the world. But if you're choosing to make her wait, it's because she knows that she needs to value the time that you offer. Okay? Now, no, remember this, right? You know, I could just say, like, I was doing this thing when I was outside. I was asking women if they would be cool with men who were grinding, you know, majority of the days of the week, right? And then most of them, majority, pretty much 90%, were like, hell yeah, I would wait. Because they know that that guy is something rare. So if she's making time for you, even if there are all these other options out there, you have her attention. This one, a lot of y'all might like too. Number 10, she's going to break that touch barrier. Number 10, she will break the touch barrier. When you are that guy with good caliber and you are really on your ish, woman can't help but touch you. She'll brush her arm right up on you, playfully hit your shoulder, or even pat you on the back. Women don't just touch anybody, though. And they don't let anybody just touch them. They definitely don't initiate it unless they're feeling something. So when she breaks that barrier, especially in a flirty or sexual way, you already know what's up. And in your head, the body language is confirming it, okay? Because if you know it up here, the universe is producing it. What I'm saying is, though, guys, this is something I want to make clear before I move on to the last two. Now, the last two are going to be real important, and I want y'all to make sure y'all lock in for this. Don't be one of these dudes that just openly be going out and like, oh, I got to get a hug from you. Let me get a hug. Why I ain't get a hug? Don't be that dude. That's the number one way to get yourself pushed to the side. All right? If she want to come up and give you a hug and stuff, make sure that's her choice. Make sure she's coming up to you first. Because I see a lot of y'all younger dudes nowadays be expecting a hug. And I know that's from, you know, a lack thereof, maybe at home and all that other kind of stuff. Don't expect that from these chicks. And don't expect nothing to come of it after that. Just because you got to feel, you know what I'm saying? That's why y'all y'all know why y'all be looking for them hugs. And ladies, if y'all don't be catching on, y'all just playing the game anyway. And if she letting you spin the block just getting hugs and stuff like that, she using you for something else. I'm going to keep it a buck. So this one right here is going to be a flip to what I just said. Number 11, she'll spend serious money on you. Okay? Women who are into you will do more than just show interest. They'll invest. And I'm not talking about cheap stuff either. I'm talking about when a woman is really feeling you, she'll go out of the way to get you the things she knows you really like. She might, go get you some designer kicks, some nice cologne or something. For me, I'll even give you an example. This equipment right here, this shit that you see me talking on, this was a present. It was a beautiful present too. She knew exactly what I needed, and this ain't cheap. And I don't like nothing that's not the finest. You get what I'm saying? And I applaud her every day for it. And I didn't get this on my birthday. So I just want you to know she'll be willing to drop money because she wants to impress you. And if she's willing to spoil you like that, you got to damn know you got that juice. And when I'm saying, like, when she does that, it's going to be, it don't have to be a reason or an occasion. She just wanted me to make sure that my thing was moving right. And that's real support. That's real love. Not saying that they got to be in love, but she's making sure I'm on my shit. and that this podcast succeeds so that I can bring y'all the best message. So number 12, she's going to break her own rules. So this is the last one for y'all. And I want y'all to make sure I hope y'all have been taking notes. But when that woman sees you with that flavor, when she sees you with that juice, she's going to bend the rules that she be going out there, oh, I don't do this, and I would never do a dude that has long hair and all of this other kind of bullshit. That's all cap. The same chick who says she doesn't do hookups is inviting you over late night. All right. The one who swore she doesn't do dates with guys under 6 feet. Oh, she's suddenly the height don't matter. So she's breaking her own standards for you. That's the clearest sign I can ever tell you that you got the juice. And then some. Your cup runneth over, my guy. So with that, my guys, that's the 12 clear ways you can define if that girl feels that you're dripping with that juice. This list is as best as I could bring to you, but it isn't all that could be offered. So if you are checking this out, please hit up that comment box if you know any other signs that I might not have brought to you. And then if you really ready to stand on your shit, please, for me, hit that like button, drop down in the comments. Let me know anything else I might have missed. Let me know if you experienced or this hit home for you. And let's not argue with the facts, but share the story, all right? And for all my people out there, let's keep it juicy. As always, my good people, live as long as you want, never want as long as you live, and always squeeze the best juice out of life. This is your host. Peace.